Oh hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Shawnee, or Littles of Sins, and today I am here with a wig review. What am I talking about? I'm here with the I'm here with the OUTRE Perfect Hairline wig in the style Linette, and isn't she gorgeous? So let me tell you about this wig. I was in need of a wig that was close to my natural hair length, a little bit shorter than my natural hair, and I didn't want something super heavy, super thick. I just wanted something simple that I can throw on when I don't feel like doing my hair. And it was a long search, but I finally found this one. I really like it. Like I said, it comes about boob length. I'll have to zoom out so you guys can see, and it's very soft and silky. Like, it really feels like my hair pressed out, and I love it. But I got this in the color 2, which my natural hair is not as jet black as it used to be. It's very much a what's the word, it's very much like a brown mixture now. It's not, and I've never tried a wig this color, but I saw a couple of the reviews on Amazon and a few people had this color, and I was like, this color looks very natural to what my natural hair is. And I apologize for the glare on my glasses. Like, I was trying to tweak it, but I'm figuring out a new lighting situation for right now. But yeah, so you guys are gonna see me put this wig on and fix it up. But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see it from the back. But this wig is so cute, so cute. Very soft, very gorgeous, easy to manage. I'm gonna wear it out because I have to go to FedEx in a little bit. But yeah, I haven't really put anything on it. I didn't put any spray or anything on it. I just used my IK wax stick that I got from Amazon, my good old hot comb, and I used like my shears, and I used my razor to go through it first, because I heard that if you use your razor on the wig when you first get it, it kind of prevents it from tangling a lot. I did see on the Amazon reviews that this wig tangles a lot, but I am gonna come back once I get back home, and I will let y'all know how it handles outside once I leave the house, because it has been a bit windy. So I'm gonna let y'all know, but I am gonna turn around so you guys can see it from the back. So this is what the wig looks like at the back. I did kind of brush it to the front, a lot of it, but yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. I really like it. I like the bounce, I like the length, I like everything about it so far. It's really giving my natural hair, and that's what I was looking for. So yeah, but like I said, I'll be back to tell y'all what it looks like afterwards, after it's been out and about. All right, y'all, so let's get into this wig review. This is the Perfect Hairline wig in Linette by OUTRE. It is a 13 by 4 inch closure, and it is 18 inches long, and I got it in the color 2, which is like a dark brownish black. So I'm pulling out the wig right here, and just to kind of inspecting it. I know it looks a little crazy, I look a little crazy, but that's just the card, so you guys can get a better look. It's the HD lace, so it's very like sort of invisible and easy for you to tone to the color that you need. So right now I'm just fingering through the wig, and I'm about to go in with my hair razor. I saw a TikTok a long time ago where this girl basically said you use your hair razor to kind of layer it a little bit so that it makes it less easy for it to tangle in the long run. And I just brushed that through and got a lot of the hair out. I have noticed that it does kind of help prevent the shedding and tangling and matting, so definitely try this. You can get these razors at your beauty supply store for like $1 or wherever you know. I think I ordered this one off of Amazon. But yeah, and right now I'm just looking at the cap and deciding how I want to go about cutting it and the baby hairs. And now I'm going to show you what the baby hairs look like. They have a decent amount, and that's what the hairline looks like. And I realized I probably could have plucked it, and that was just me showing the baby hairs and, you know, just fingering through it to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. So here's what the wig looked like. It has 2 combs on the side, a comb at the back, and a strap, but you could always just wear this with the strap without using the combs. You can always cut those out if need be.
Trust in you.
Right now I'm putting on my wig cap so I can get into putting on the actual wig. So if you noticed in the beginning of the video that the wig looked a little humpy, it's because of these big old braids that I put in my hair. I just did a rough braid because I knew I just wanted to put on this wig and try it out because I needed to wash my hair the next day. But the wig does not have a hump in it. It doesn't fit like that regularly. It's just because of those braids that I had in my head. They look a mess. But yeah, that's why it looks like that in the beginning of the video. But yeah, now we're gonna put the wig on. I was just kind of fingering through, making sure I had all the baby hairs and stuff out of the way before I put the wig on, and just getting rid of all those stray hairs and everything.
So tonight you should go and take a chance with her. She could be everything you wanted, everything.
So here you can really see how that lace is. It is HD lace, and it's very easy to go in and color that. And I'm just pushing through, pushing for the baby hairs so that I can see how they lay before I go ahead and start cutting the lace. I was just combing those through and making sure they were out of the way. And you can go in and, you know, pluck more along the hairline. I think it looks fine without it, but if you want like a more realistic look, you can always do that. I might go in and do it at a later time, but for right now I didn't really think it needed it. I think this is definitely a wig that you can put on. You know, just put a little like foundation or powder on your lace, cut your baby hairs, lay those, and just go about your day. There's no need to glue it down or do anything extra if you don't want to. So now I'm going in with my IKT wax stick that I got from Amazon. I think it was like $4. And I thought it was a twist up, but you just kind of push the top up. And I'm just putting this on the perimeter of the hair. And it's a good way to keep the baby hairs out of the way and to keep the hair separated while you cut. But yeah, this wax stick, it kind of has a little bit of a scent to it. And I apologize, my camera does this thing where it just decides to go out of autofocus all the time. Like, I don't know, it didn't do this at first, but it's been doing that a lot. But then I'm going in with my good old trusty electric hot comb, and I'm just pushing that hair back. I am going to eventually go and lay down the baby hairs with that, but I'm just kind of going through it. And I have this on like a medium heat. This wig does take heat up to 400 degrees, but this is on a lower heat, just enough to kind of, you know, make a difference, but not melt my wig down. And yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure I get all that hair pushed back before I go in to cut my baby hairs. And I'm basically like separating the hairs that did get mixed in with the baby hairs. Trying to keep those separate, but it can be a little difficult. And I'm just looking at, you know, what I need to brush back or what I need to cut. And I'm just taking that big old paddle brush and brushing back. And I do realize now that I did miss some of the baby hairs. I didn't realize at first, but you see how silky and glossy that hair looks. But I'm going in with my little comb and combing those baby hairs back out as best as I can.
If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby,
So right now I'm pinning my hair back so it'll make it a little bit easier for me when I go in to like start cutting these baby hairs and everything. I'm just, you know, taking the tail of the comb to also bring those out as best as I can. And now, like, looking at it, like I said, you know, I could have done a little plucking, but I was in a rush and I was filming several videos, and I also had like a doctor's appointment after, I think, or somewhere I had to be right after. So I was doing my best. And then I'm just taking the wax stick, putting a little bit more on the perimeter so it'll make it easier for me to go in and, you know, separate everything. And my face, don't laugh at my faces. Like, I was looking in this little mirror, like trying to get it together, and it was getting a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. And now I'm going back in with my handy dandy hot comb, and I'm just taking the back side of it to kind of lay that hair flat. And like I said, this keeps it from mixing in with the baby hairs a bit much. And I was trying to be so careful because I was not trying to burn myself with this. I still have a scar on my forehead from when I was in 9th grade and my grandma was pressing my hair for picture day, and no, it was for the first day of school, and she accidentally burned my forehead, and I still have like a little Harry Potter scar on my forehead from that day. And yeah, I was not trying to have to deal with another burn.
I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby.
And now it's time to go in with my shears and cut the lace, which I think is probably the most difficult part about doing a wig install, is cutting the lace, because you want to cut it on your head so you kind of know what to do, and you know not to cut too much or too little, because you can actually see it on your head. But oh my goodness, this process can be super duper difficult because you're also trying not to chop off all the baby hairs, and you're trying not to cut yourself, and you're trying not to cut too much lace, and you're also trying to cut the lace not straight across, because if you cut your lace straight across, it's gonna look a little crazy. You always want to cut your lace a little crooked so it can look a little bit more like a hairline. I know a lot of people use like the zigzag scissors, which I think I have some, but I don't know where they are. I don't even know if I have them with me, honestly, truly. But I've been thinking about trying that. But you'll see me struggling. I'm like literally struggling to cut this lace. Like, it was the most difficult process I've ever had to deal with. And I'm like, please, I did lose a little bit of the hairline. I'm not gonna hold you. The little bit of the hairs of the hairline, they got lost because I just could not do the cutting. It was really difficult, but I tried my best.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what you do. That's why I'm
And then eventually I just took the wig off because I just felt like it would be so much easier to cut it without the wig on my head. So that's exactly what I did. If you can't do it with the wig on, just take it off and try your best, because that was the only way I was able to do it. And now that the lace is all cut, it's time to put the wig back on her head and see what it's looking like. And the way that I put the wig on is kind of weird. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a little weird how I put it on. And it looked crazy at the front, but I'm gonna fix it. But it's not the best lace cut job, but I did what I could do with what I had. And but yeah, it does kind of, sometimes you have to be careful because sometimes the lace, the little bit of lace with the baby hairs on it does get a little tucked under. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And it looked crazy. I know I look crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it look a lot better. But yeah, that's what we're giving. I have not colored or tinted the lace yet, but I did try to go in and get all those hairs out. But some of them, like I said, they were a little tucked under, and it was getting a little frustrating.
Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Leave no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. Can't deny, I got a crush on you. That's true. I'm digging you. You make me believe your love is more than a million. You goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Oh, yeah.
So I found that once I took the clip out and kind of brushed the hair down a little bit, it made it easier to kind of see how I wanted everything to lay and how I wanted everything to be. And I just kept like adjusting it on my head to make sure it was fitting like where it needed to be and how it needed to be. And then I went back in and gave myself a little part, and you know, basically trying to see how I wanted this wig to go and lay. It's not looking good right now. Trust in the process. Just trust in the process of what everything looks like. But I just wanted to get a feel for what it was gonna look like when I had it on. Like I said, ignore that big old hump. That hump is because of my braids under the wig. That's the only reason that it looks that crazy. That's not how the wig looks when you have normal braids.
Aside from my trust in you, what will you do? Will you just step back?
And then I went in with more of that wax stick to lay the part how I wanted it. And you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back in with my good old hot comb and flatten that down. And as you can see, this hot comb has been through a lot. I've had this hot comb since I was in like high school. I was in high school. I graduated high school 10 years ago. So yeah, it was a little too hot. I had the comb a little bit too hot, but you see, I didn't lose any hair, so it wasn't you know, past the limits, but it was a bit hot. It was a bit hotter than I should have had it, but I didn't lose any of the hair, so that's good. But I did end up turning it down because I was not trying to burn the hair. So now I'm actually gonna finally get into doing the final steps of the wig, like the tinting and the baby hairs. So I had to reach back here and use my brush, even though I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the powder or if I wanted to use the brush that I had just done my makeup with that had a little bit of it on there. And I went with the latter. Don't mind how my mirror looks. It looked a little crazy. And I was trying to do it with this Bare Minerals brush that I got because it has like a lot of product on it, but I should have just taken it off and done it like that. But it did what I needed it to do for the time being. And now it's finally baby hair time, and I just went in with my little baby hair comb and brush that I got from, I don't know, I think I got that from Amazon a while back, or a beauty supply store. If not, I do have one linked in my hair and wigs essential storefront on Amazon. It's not a storefront, but it's just like my list of everything that I use for my wigs and my hair. And if you would also like a link to this wig, it will be linked there also. And I'm going to use my Eben New York edge gel, whatever you call it. And I did end up trimming this hair a little bit shorter than what you see in this video, but I just didn't want to mess it up before I knew what I was doing. But yeah, that's it. So I am back. I went out with the wig on, and I will say it does tangle a little bit, but it's not anything you can't run your fingers through. It's nothing too bad, honestly. You know, it might be different if it was on a super windy day, but for today it was fine. And I did have a hoodie on too. Well, I didn't have my hood on, but I put a hoodie on over this. And it's still holding up nicely, if you ask me. Like, I haven't used a brush since I first put it on. So I definitely think it is not too bad, if I do say so myself. I don't think it's that bad of a wig. So yeah, it is, I would say, medium cap friendly. I don't think it's big head friendly. I feel like if your head is bigger than mine, you might have trouble. It's comfy. I didn't feel, it wasn't too tight, and I have some kind of thick braids under this. It feels fine. Like, I don't feel I don't feel like, you know, I needed a bigger cap or anything. Don't need the clips. It's fine with the band. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. I needed something that looked like my natural hair when it's straightened and it's close in length. And even when my girlfriend got home from work, she was like, did you straighten your hair? Or, no girl, this is the wig. Not straightening my hair. I usually try to straighten my hair only once a year because I don't want to mess it up. But this is cute. Like I said, it's close to my natural color. It's a simple little wig. I could throw this on. You know, I did cut a lot of the lace, and I cut it in the particular way that I wanted it. Sorry, my baby hairs are lifting a little bit. They are shifting a little bit. But yeah, y'all, I would definitely suggest, if you're looking for something like this, go pick up Miss Lynette from OUTRE, and this is from the Perfect Hairline, and it's giving. But yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more similar videos, make sure that you subscribe and you turn on notifications so that you know every time I post. I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.